I would like to advise all those present that notice of this adjourned meeting of the Municipal Council of the City of Bayonne of September 10th, 2025, has been provided to the public in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey. Notice of the time and place of the meeting was posted and filed with the city clerk and was forwarded electronically to the Bergen Record and Star Ledger on September 10th, 2025. The adjourned meeting of the Municipal Council of the City of Bayonne is now in session. Ms. Medina, please call the roll.
Here.
Mr. Carroll?
Here.
Mr. Perez?
Here.
Ms. Weimer?
Here.
Mr. La Palusa?
Here, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Our first hearing is the hearing of Stephen Silik for the denial of a taxi driver's license. Is Mr. Silik present? No. Okay. Our next hearing is the appeal of Michelle Solar for the denial of an ABC bar permit.
Do you want us to openly discuss this, or?
You generally do, yes.
What, Madeline? I didn't
You
hear
do. You can ask questions.
Okay.
You can have Ms. Solar.
Hi, Ms. Solar, how are you?
Hi, Mr. La Palusa, how's it going?
Good. Did you want to make a comment? And then we can make our comments. We read a lot of the things. We got 2 letters in support of you from your employer as well.
And the letter from the Deputy Attorney General, right?
The Attorney General, oh, yeah, well, that's in
Kamisha
your
Caldwell,
packet, yeah.
letter of
Mhm,
eligibility,
yes,
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
No, I think that clearly states.
Okay.
I mean, I was arrested, that is true.
Right.
But I was not found guilty of a crime involving moral turpitude as
Right.
stated in the letter from the ABC. So
Okay. Right, and we see most of these were I don't want to say wiped out, but they were diminished except for the one.
Yes.
So, does anybody else want to make a comment? We reviewed this. I myself would be willing to give you the second chance and to give you the permission to get that permit.
So I think, do we have an explanation from the police department? Is there anything more to add that we're not already aware of? So we don't need to, I don't want to air.
No, Detective Lieutenant Policio, I had the licensing and permits unit on behalf of Chief Geisler. I don't think there's anything further to add. I don't want to get in the weeds and be pedantic, but I spoke to 2 Deputy Attorneys Generals in regards both to this matter and previous matters, and I just wanted to remind the council that because we are a city that issues work permits, that the final decision is left with both by the city ordinance, the Public Safety Director, the Chief of Police, and then you all. So the AG has an advisory role, not so much a directive in regards to the issuance of work permits.
Right.
Of course.
Us being the elected officials, on an appeal, it would come to our decisions. So,
Okay, so I'm going to offer that Ms. Solar's family has been a longtime resident here in Bayonne. They're on the east side with no known issues outside of what was likely, or at least what was, in my opinion, probably a misunderstanding or an escalation of an incident that perhaps could have been handled in a better way, which resulted in this arrest. In full disclosure, I know her family. I don't know her well. I do know her family, and I too would be willing to suggest that we perhaps might reconsider and give her a second chance.
As a former police officer, I read the police report, and I tell you, I was kind of shocked because when I give an order as a police officer, I expect it to be adhered to. Did you have a bad day with something happening?
Yes, and that was spoken about in court. I mean, it's a traumatic thing that happened that day, so I don't really feel that it's necessary. I mean, you know, there was extenuating circumstances, which, resulted in the case being disposed as it was in municipal court. I mean, most things were dismissed, everything, I wasn't found guilty of a crime, so, a crime of moral turpitude, I should say.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
If you had it to do over again,
Oh,
would you have handled the
done
situation much
completely
differently?
Yeah.
Any other questions for Ms. Solar?
Okay.
Okay, I think we're good. Michelle.
Yep.
Thank you.
Overturned.
And the final item on this is rendering the decision of the hearing of May 7th for pertaining to Anthony Inserino regarding his denial of the taxi driver's license, which you have a resolution, I'm skimming through it, making his, granting his driver's license effective September 11th, 2025. Who would like to move it?
And forgive me, I'm just going to, so is that the same hearing we were hearing earlier?
No,
That, for
no.
which he was not
So
present?
that
No,
Two
gentleman-
different,
The one from May, Anthony Inserino. He was our
yeah,
first
he had
appeal.
showed up several months ago.
and we had a bit of a
We had said we would
misunderstanding
get
with
back to
what
him, So
the,
that's the reason why he doesn't have to really be here, because
I
we said
see.
we would get back to him. So, I looked at it, even though I have some reservations, it looks like he has trying to rehabilitate himself. So, I will give him a second chance myself.
So, Mr.
all right, and I do
So
think.
move it, I'll
right,
move it then. I
Exactly,
apologize.
and I'll,
This
yep.
is kind of something that we
Yeah.
don't do all the time, so.
So I do think that it is, that life is difficult in its own right. I do think that perhaps he is trying to rebuild his life. I never want to,
Deny a second chance, right?
exactly,
Yeah.
to deny
That's how
someone a
I
second
feel,
chance
too.
or to impede their efforts. And so I too would be happy to give him, to move forward with that. And I'm happy to move it or
So
to second.
yeah.
I'm
I moved
happy to second, Madeline.
Okay, and on the resolution, Mr. Booker? Aye. Mr. Carroll?
Aye.
Mr. Perez?
Aye.
Ms. Weimer? Aye. Mr. La Palusa?
Aye.
And with nothing else, I'll take a motion to adjourn the adjourned meeting.
Motion.
Second.
And on the motion, Mr. Booker?
Aye.
Mr. Carroll?
Aye.
Mr. Perez?
Aye.
Ms. Weimer?
Aye.
Mr. La Palusa?
Aye.